Greetings, parents. South Atlantic Conference Office of Education announced on March 15, 2020, that all of our schools would close to participate in Digital Learning Days, or DLDs, as a response to COVID-19. We have successfully held DLDs in the past as a response to inclement weather. However, COVID-19 is clearly different. We want to assure you that our schools and teachers are prepared to deliver instruction virtually to minimize the disruption of learning to your students during this national crisis. Only the sense of God's presence can banish fear that makes life a burden. Fix your memories on promises such as, "The angel of the Lord encamps around about them that fear him and keep his commandments, and delivers them." And, "Be of good cheer, for there shall be no loss of any man's life among you. Fear not." During this time, your children will be actively engaged in digital learning. This is not without risk. Your children will be protected to the very best of our ability. All our educators will be abiding by the Children Online Privacy Protection Act, also known as COPA. Teachers will provide a combination of strategies to engage their students, including face-to-face time via Zoom or Windstream and other various telecommunication platforms. Teachers will also post their assignments via Google Classroom, and individual teachers will determine due dates of work that they have assigned. It is important for our students and family to maintain academic honesty and integrity at all times. It is the highest sense of personal honor and integrity for our students to understand that as Christians they should be committed to being honest in everything, including their academics. As God is constantly watching over all of his creation, students should not desire to rob him or themselves of personally growing. Coursework should be completed in accordance with the direction established by your child's teacher. As with traditional school, there is attendance. Students are expected to check in with their teacher during the first period of their digital platform. Any time a child arrives late, they would be considered tardy. Students that are out for a verified illness or family emergency will be given a week to complete schoolwork. Students that do not have a verified excuse of absence will be given 1 day to complete their missing work. The remaining portion of fourth quarter will focus on incorporating key Adventist educational content standards. Teachers may opt to use a pre-scaled grading system offered by some of the digital platforms. When assigning student work to be turned in via Google Classroom, the teacher will use the established conference grading rubrics. Through this experience, we're committed to providing you empathy and compassion that is overarching. We understand that each student's situation is going to be different. If it becomes necessary for an incomplete grade to be given, an extension of grace will be permitted, with reasonable timetables to complete the work so that a final grade may be rendered. Your school's principal has emailed you a copy of a letter sent by our Superintendent and Vice President of Education, Kim Gator, with links on how to access the DLD pacing guides by week. To access them directly, please log on to the South Atlantic Conference Office of Education website at www.saceducation.org. You will see a link on the right-hand side of the front page saying Digital Learning Family Portal. We appreciate your commitment to quality, standards-based Adventist education. If you have questions, concerns, or praise, please do not hesitate to reach out to our office. Thank you. May the Lord keep you in health, your finances, your employment, and most importantly, in a state of spiritual awakening during these days.